Yo, 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 good evening. Here a late night with the Jump podcast. No one's safe. I like to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. We usually don't go this late at night. So thank you for everybody tuning in. But there was something that caught my eye, and I said, I gotta tackle it. And looking into it, I'm saying to myself, how could you? Why would you? So, just to let y'all know what I'm talking about the Mayweather Jr. scandal of being accused of laundering money, also fake accounts. And this is a man who was a professional boxer. He has 50 wins, zero losses, with 27 KOs. He's from Rapid, Michigan. And his father, you know, Mayweather Sr., taught his son how to fight and end up going away for a couple of years. And then his uncle stepped in, Roger Mayweather, and taught his nephew how to really fight. And this has been going back and back for years with the Mayweathers. You know, who made Mayweather Jr.? Was it the father? Was it the uncle? And doing my research and looking, like, yeah, his father taught him how to fight, but his uncle helped him perfect his boxing career. And so he fought many years under his uncle, and he's fought people like Manny Pacquiao. He's fought people like Carmelo Alvarez. And he's also fought, Gregor McConnor. But when he fought Gregor McConnor, you know, to me, it was more of an exhibition fight. To me, it was more of a grab the bag quick and keep on moving. And so through the years after that, we started to see Mayweather showing off his money, tons of money. I personally, if I'm going to make any kind of money, I'm not going to show the people, especially the IRS, because the IRS is always watching, you know? So recently, he purchased about 62 apartments. And this 62 apartments was worth $402 million. And he just purchased this in March of this year. A couple of days later, IRS comes out and says, whoa, wait a minute. You owe us some money. Now, last year, he paid over $14.3 million just in taxes. And this year, right now, today, he owes $5.6 million in taxes. Let me tell you something. I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to tell you now. You can fight all you want, but when that IRS comes after you, that 50 and no zero loss have just become 50 with one loss and 27 KOs. I tell you what, I'm going to keep my eye on it and we'll see what happens. But let's play a clip right now in the courtroom.
Threats take over a Hamilton County courtroom. Good evening.
Things that Mr. Mayweather does for our community, and I think that's great. Some of which are punishment. And punishment is appropriate of not committing these kinds of crimes in the future.
What's the point of buying 62 buildings? You buy a couple.
$400 million property deal.
Money made all day. You know, right here, the light million.
The unthinkable has happened. Floyd Money Mayweather, the undefeated boxing icon who built his entire brand on wealth and untouchability, has just collapsed in court. The reason? A jaw-dropping $402 million fraud verdict tied to a controversial real estate deal in New York. But as the courtroom chaos unfolds, Mayweather is out here posting luxury timepieces from his $100 million watch vault on Instagram, leaving fans stunned. So the real question is Floyd Mayweather truly broke? Or is this another strategic misdirection from one of boxing's greatest showmen? Let's rewind. In 2023, Floyd Mayweather made a bold claim. He had purchased a 62-unit apartment building in Upper Manhattan for $402 million without any outside investors. The purchase was supposedly part of his push into real estate, an empire he claimed to be expanding rapidly across New York City. But soon after that announcement, fact-checkers and reporters began digging, and what they found, or rather didn't find, sparked suspicion. Business Insider was among the first to investigate, stating they could not locate any public property records in New York that confirmed Mayweather's ownership of such a building. The New York Housing Partnership, which monitors real estate investments and development in the city, also denied awareness of any such deal. Then came the lawsuits. A group of investors alleged that Mayweather misled them into backing a non-existent property deal. In court, prosecutors argued that Mayweather's real estate claim was used to attract funding under false pretenses. After months of legal back and forth, the court delivered its verdict, liable for fraud to the tune of $402 million.
Now, I'm going to tell you this. That's a lot of money. And sometimes you shouldn't show your money. You shouldn't show what you got. Because as you see, they're investigating what's going on in taxes. As you see, he purchased those 62 apartments, but did you pay your taxes? That's what the government wants, is the taxes. Let's go into more of this allegations.
Multiple sources claim that Mayweather's reaction to the verdict was immediate and visceral. He collapsed in the courtroom, briefly requiring medical attention before proceedings continued.
I tell you what, I would collapse too. Oh, yeah. Oh, I would.
While no video footage has emerged, the account was confirmed by 2 independent reporters present during the ruling. And the drama didn't stop there. Within 48 hours of the verdict, FBI agents executed a search warrant on one of Mayweather's multi-million-dollar homes in Las Vegas. According to reports from The Ring and Insider Boxing News, the agents discovered a hidden room behind a false wall in the mansion's private office.
Have you guys noticed that a lot of these celebrities have hidden, closets, hidden pathways? As we all remember, P. Diddy also had a hidden room where he will go in a tunnel and go and be able to go to house to house to house. So Mayweather had one, and it was an office, and he had documents in there. You guys to be careful. You guys to be careful of what you do, y'all. You got to be careful. So let's go into more of the clip.
Sources close to the investigation suggest that the room housed confidential documents, unregistered financial ledgers, and what one insider described as evidence of undeclared assets. While the FBI has not released an official statement on the findings, several seized items are now part of a federal audit tied to the fraud case. In addition to the raid, authorities have temporarily frozen several of Mayweather's bank accounts and placed holds on select properties linked to shell corporations reportedly tied to him. One legal expert described it as possibly the largest financial scandal involving a professional boxer in modern sports history. The sheer amount, $402 million, dwarfs other celebrity fraud cases in recent memory. The rumors started circulating almost immediately after the court ruling. Floyd Mayweather, once known for his flashy lifestyle and unbeatable record, was now facing the ultimate fight: his finances. Speculation about his bankruptcy began to explode across social media, with some of the biggest names in the game adding fuel to the fire. And who better to stir the pot than 50 Cent? These two were once inseparable.
Now, I love 50 cents because 50 cents, it's a real one. If you his friend, you his friend. If you his op, oh, he's going all the way in. We know this through the past that 50 cents has shot down a lot of his ops. We've seen recently when Big Meech came out of prison that he hooked up with Rick Ross, and that kind of made him mad, and he shut the whole program down. Now, Little Meech had nothing to do with it between his father and 50 Cent, but just because Big Meech was on the other side, he shut the whole dag party. Now, just to give y'all a little insight of 50 cents and Mayweather, apparently, allegedly, 50 Cent went with Mayweather into a joint, and he invested some money with Mayweather. 50 Cent claims that Mayweather, when he got out of prison and was making money, never paid back 50 cents. Now, we all saw 50 Cent in almost every fight before then. He was on Mayweather's corner. After that bad business deal, he kind of set himself to the side and wasn't rocking with him. Let's go more into the clip and let's hear what else they got to say about the situation.
Best friends, but now they're more like arch nemeses. And 50 Cent knows exactly how to push Floyd's buttons. The rapper and mogul didn't hold back, reposting a viral clip from Fighters Corner News. The headline: Stephen A. Smith exposes Floyd Mayweather for going bankrupt. 50 Cent, always the master of trolling, wrote in the caption, "Damn champ, they caught you capping. Time for another exhibition. LOL." The jab was aimed at Floyd's recent claim that he owned over 100 buildings across New York City. The rapper then took it a step further by mocking Floyd's appearance on The Tonight Show, where he made a seemingly exaggerated claim about the 62 apartment building he allegedly bought in Manhattan. Over 100 buildings in NYC, that's cap, champ, 50 Cent taunted, capitalizing on Mayweather's earlier comments to further cement the fraud narrative.
Go,
but
50.
It wasn't just 50 Cent fueling the rumors. Business Insider quickly jumped on the bandwagon, backing up the growing speculation by reporting there was no proof that Mayweather ever purchased the building. A lack of property records and no public filings linked him to any deal of that scale.
Now, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this about 50 Cent. Every time he says something, is actually comes out to be the truth. Just like he said about P. Diddy, the truth came out. And now he's saying something about Mayweather and it's coming out. So 50 Cent should be in TNZ because he knows everything about everybody, but he puts it in his pocket. Let's go more into the clip.
Make things worse, the New York Housing Partnership, an organization that tracks major real estate transactions in the city, publicly confirmed they had no knowledge of any such deal involving Mayweather. Rick Glazer, a respected boxing insider and former promoter, also stoked the fire, tweeting, "Rumors of Floyd Mayweather Jr. being in financial trouble are hard to swallow, but they're deeply rooted. Let's hope it's not true." The tweet sparked intense debate online, with fans, boxing insiders, and critics alike weighing in on the issue. With accusations of fraud, lack of transparency, and a dramatic courtroom scene, it's no surprise that Floyd's finances became the talk of the town. But how did Mayweather respond to the relentless barrage of rumors? As the rumors continued to swirl around his finances, Floyd Mayweather did what only he could. He turned to his signature flex, diamonds. Rather than address the bankruptcy rumors head-on, Mayweather took to Instagram and made a bold statement, not with words, but with some of the most luxurious pieces in his $100 million watch collection.
And just to let y'all know, also in the lawsuit, his jeweler out of Miami is also suing him for non-payment of his jewelry. On top of that, like I said, if I didn't say it, I'm going to say it. Gervonta Davis is claiming that Mayweather owes him $33 million. It's a lot of money. And plus the jeweler, and everybody else under the bus. Mayweather.
New post emerged on his feed, showcasing a 145-carat diamond-encrusted watch worth an eye-popping $1.8 million. This wasn't just any watch. It was custom-made by Pristine Jewelers and tied to the launch of his new supplement brand, UR101. But that's not all. The caption on the post was simple: "Celebrate 48 in style. Money team." Mayweather was making it crystal clear. His wealth wasn't up for debate, but the $1.8 million watch was just the tip of the iceberg. This collection of luxury timepieces, worth an estimated $100 million, has become as much a symbol of his fame as his undefeated record. Some of the most impressive pieces include the Jacob & Company billionaire watch, valued at $18 million and dripping.
Now that's a lot of money. Now, they say that Mayweather's worth $285 million. He's ranked number 6 of the all-time athlete for making so much money. Mayweather, brother, what are you doing? What did you do? You know? Oh my God. Let's go into some more.
In 260 carats of emerald-cut diamonds, a watch that's become synonymous with Mayweather's lavish lifestyle. The Hublot King Power WBC, made specifically for his 2015 fight against Manny Pacquiao, featuring baguette-cut emeralds and a full diamond pave. A ruby-set Patek Philippe Nautilus, a Richard Mille RM59-01, and the Hublot Big Bang Unico TMT, all glittering with diamonds, and each telling a story of Mayweather's unrelenting pursuit of the luxurious life. While the bankruptcy rumors persisted, Mayweather's social media posts seemed to send a different message. Rather than showing signs of financial collapse, he doubled down on his persona as a man who thrives on excess, flaunting his wealth as he always has. But it wasn't just about the watches. Mayweather's Instagram had become a power move. As his critics came for his bank account, he answered with images of diamonds, gold, and ultra-rare timepieces. Solid proof that, at least for now, the money nickname still rings true. His collection of luxury watches has made headlines time and again, each time more extravagant than the last.
Now, I remember Mayweather Jr. when he first started boxing, when he first came out professional. He wasn't so flashy. He was still Pretty Boy Floyd. When he brought his contract out for $750 million and started Mayweather's production, Now he's making $1 million and up for every fight that he will fight. Yeah, it's good to be the boss. Yeah, it's good to make money. I'm not saying that, but it's the way you make the money. You know, you got to be careful. You got to be careful because it's going to be a lot of vultures, a lot of vultures. And let's go some more into this clip, y'all. And here we go.
Whether it's to silence the critics or just because he enjoys the lifestyle, Mayweather's cold response to the bankruptcy rumors is clear. He's still living large, and his empire remains unshaken. When it comes to flaunting wealth, Floyd Mayweather is in a league of his own. Known for his obsession with luxury, Mayweather has spent years curating what is widely regarded as one of the most jaw-dropping watch collections in the world of sports. It's not just about timepieces, it's about signaling a lifestyle of untouchable luxury. $18 million. That's the worth of Jacob & Co.'s billionaire watch, Mayweather's crown jewel. This masterpiece isn't just a watch, it's a symbol of excess.
You're putting the heat on you.
260 carats of emerald-cut diamonds make this watch not only the most expensive in his collection, but one of the most valuable on the market. It's a 24-carat reminder of his nickname, Money. But Mayweather's collection doesn't stop there. He's built a billionaire's vault of timepieces that screams wealth with every tick. Hublot King Power WBC. This custom piece was made for Mayweather's historic 2015 fight against Manny Pacquiao. Featuring a combination of emeralds, diamonds, and an intricate design that celebrates the WBC, this watch isn't just about telling time. It's about reminding the world of Mayweather's dominance. Then there's the ruby set Patek Philippe Nautilus, a timeless classic that blends sportiness with luxury. This is the kind of watch you'd wear to remind people that you're untouchable. Richard Mille watches. Mayweather also shows off a series of Richard Mille models, RM 59-0.
Now I'm going to say those are some beautiful watches, you know, and they cost a lot of moolah. Money I'll probably never dream of having. He had it and he spent it. And that's incredible.
Euro 1, RM11 Felipe Massa, which are among the most sought-after high-tech, high-priced timepieces. These watches are notorious for their intricate designs and cutting-edge technology, making them a true mark of elite status. And let's not forget about the Hublot Big Bang Unico TMT, a tribute to his brand, the Money Team. With over 400 diamonds encrusted in its design, this timepiece is as flashy as Floyd himself. As much as Floyd Mayweather loves to flaunt his wealth, the flashy lifestyle hasn't been without its share of controversies. Over the years, Mayweather has faced multiple legal battles and financial scandals that have kept the headlines buzzing. In 2018, Mayweather found himself embroiled in legal trouble with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC. The SEC alleged that Mayweather had failed to disclose payments he received from crypto promoters in exchange for promoting initial coin offerings, ICOs, on his social media. These crypto promoters included the likes of Centratech, and Mayweather had received a $100,000 payment to promote their tokens without disclosing it to the public. While Mayweather ultimately settled the case with the SEC, paying a hefty fine and agreeing to stop promoting unregistered securities, the controversy cast a shadow on his credibility in the investment world. Fast forward to 2022, and Mayweather was again under legal scrutiny, this time due to his involvement with Ethereum Max, a cryptocurrency token. Mayweather, along with other celebrities like Kim Kardashian, was accused of illegally promoting the cryptocurrency without disclosing the details of his compensation. The situation escalated into a class action lawsuit filed by investors who claimed they were misled into investing in Ethereum Max. Although the lawsuit was eventually dismissed, the negative press surrounding the entire ordeal contributed to the growing image of Mayweather as someone who could be more interested in financial schemes than building long-term wealth. And just when it seemed like Mayweather had weathered the storm, Logan Paul reignited old drama in 2025. the YouTuber turned professional boxer claimed that Mayweather still owed him $5 million from their 2021 exhibition fight.
Wow.
This new twist sent shockwaves through the internet, as Mayweather had yet to settle the payment despite public promises made during the fight. Mayweather has yet to address the claim directly, but the drama continued to swirl around his financial dealings. With every controversy that Floyd Mayweather faces, the world seems to have a different take. As Amir Khan, a former professional boxer, weighed in on the drama, he didn't hold back. Khan recently called Mayweather arrogant and suggested that his courtroom collapse and mounting rumors of bankruptcy might just be karma. But Mayweather isn't one to sit quietly when accusations fly. While many were left wondering if his financial empire was finally crumbling, Mayweather's response has been anything but humble. His Instagram is filled with lavish displays of wealth, showcasing his diamond-encrusted watches, luxury cars, and more. Instead of a man on the verge of financial ruin, his posts suggest someone who's still very much in control of his image, and possibly in control of his
Control of your image. Huh. You know, they say that he got arrogant and the money was making him. He didn't care about nothing in the world, just making money. I get it. You want to have money. Everybody wants to have money. Nobody wants to be broke. But are you willing to sacrifice your life for money? That's the question. And Mayweather, let's see what else.
Financial future, too. Mayweather, who once bragged about his financial prowess, continues to flex his wealth, posting videos of himself with new watches worth millions and showing off his million-dollar lifestyle. Does this indicate that he's merely weathering the storm, or is it part of a more complex strategy? It's easy to question whether Mayweather is faking bankruptcy, but what if he's also faking wealth? Could this whole spectacle be a clever move to stay in the headlines and keep the money machine running? After all, Mayweather has always thrived in the limelight, constantly keeping people guessing about the truth behind his fortune and fame. So, what do you think? Is this the beginning of Floyd Mayweather's true downfall, or is it just another calculated comeback from the master of the spotlight? Could his latest moves be part of a larger plan to stay relevant in the world of boxing and luxury? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and let us know where you stand.
Wow. So we gave you some history of what's going on right now with the Mayweather situation. What do you guys think? Do you think he's gonna go to jail? Do you think he's gonna beat this? Do you think this is all a scam? Do you think he still got money and just pretending not to have no money? Are the feds gonna really dig more into it and get more people into it? I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to this unfolds. Mayweather, I hope you didn't do what they say you're doing, fraud, laundering money. I hope that's not the situation. I hope it's a whole big misunderstanding, but we're going to find out. We're going to keep our eyes out, and we're going to give it to you right here from the Jump Podcast. I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. I want to thank everybody for their support. Please, please, please like and share this channel. You can catch us on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. And just to let y'all know, here's my disclosure for everything that we have said and talked about over here. We just the meteor, and we are just letting y'all know what we see. Until next time, y'all, thank you for tuning in to the Jump Podcast. Thank you again for all y'all support. Love, peace, and put God first. Till next week. See you guys later.
Let's get ready to rumble! No one's safe.
Let's go, champ.